Well, hello Internet. It's very nice to meet you. My name is Lysrynn, and I am currently living in Japan. And so I just started this channel, and I've been kind of wanting to upload some videos about why I'm in Japan, and not really like a J-vlogging type thing, like follow me around or taste test videos, but I kind of want to talk more about this very niche thing that I'm into, and and how that affects my life in Japan, I guess. Maybe, we'll see. So, hello everyone, nice to meet you. My name is Rin, and I am currently living in the countryside of Japan. I am living in Kanto, which is not as bad as it could be, but I am in a very country place, so it makes my favorite hobby a little bit difficult to keep up with, but that's fine. So the question I get asked the most from both people that I meet, other foreigners, people who haven't talked to me in a while, that suddenly decide they want to get back in contact with me. The question I get asked the most is why I came to Japan. And so as this like introduction video, like a hi, how are you, how you doing video, I thought that I would talk about why I came to Japan. So, if you couldn't tell by the way that I'm dressed, I am pretty into a specific music fashion scene here, and that is visual kei. And so I am into visual kei fashion, I'm into visual music, and basically I came to Japan so that I can experience it in all of its glory. Because I'm from America, and in America visual kei is not popular. Not a lot of people know what it is. The band's never come to America. It's very expensive. It's hard to fill a venue in America for visual kei bands. It's hard to get visas, blah, 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 blah. Unless you're playing in the context of an anime convention, it is very difficult for visual kei bands to come to America. And so when I came to realize this, I decided that I was going to move to Japan so that I can experience visual kei. And so I've been a fan of visual kei since I was in maybe the middle of high school, so it's been about 10 years now. God, I'm old. It's been about 10 years since I started listening to visual kei, and it wasn't that unpopular back when I was in high school. I mean, a lot of people didn't know it, but I could kind of disguise my love for visual kei as like being like a scene kid that doesn't quite get what scene is. But really, I was just like a secret VK kid hiding in the scene kid table. So basically, I've been into visual kei for about 10 years, and I have seen a couple bands in America. Granted, the bands that do tour in America generally are the ones that drop the VK label, and so, of course, I never got to experience the full kind of feel of visual kei bands going to lives in America. And so I decided I'm just going to come here and see my favorite smaller bands. That's what I did. I went to university after high school. I got a 4-year degree and I got a job here. And so now I have a working visa and I am a resident of Japan. Huzzah! Yay for me! So that's a little bit of background about me. And why I decided to come to Japan. And honestly, I don't regret it. Will never regret it. It was just as awesome as I thought it was going to be. And it is one of the greatest experiences of my life. Not only because I'm working in second language acquisition, which was what my degree is in, but also because I get to be completely immersed in this hobby and this lifestyle that I've been very into since I was in high school. So that is my strange little background story about why I'm in Japan. I'm hearing a lot of things online saying that visual kei is dead. I'm hearing people say that visual kei isn't dead. After living here for a year and a half, I can see both sides of the story. I am going to say while it isn't dead, it isn't necessarily thriving. And so I would love to see visual kei kind of like take off again because I'd like for it to be more popular. The problem is visual kei is not in mainstream media right now. It's not in anybody's minds. A lot of other things. I mean, I feel like with Japan there are certain things that people in other countries kind of latch onto. And what we have to remember is that Japan is a country of real ass people who want to move from one trend to the next. And so while people think that you come to Japan, visual kei is everywhere, it's the greatest thing ever, everything, it's blasting everywhere, everyone's dressed as visual kei, you go to Harajuku, you see visual kei things. That isn't necessarily the case, because if you're on the internet looking for that kind of thing, that's what you're going to find. However, problem is visual kei is not in the mainstream media right now. Not that X Japan isn't trying its damnedest to get it into the mainstream media again with a movie, a big visual concert and everything. Problem is, it's not happening. However, I would love for it to happen. And so I will put all of my effort and my hopes and dreams into making visual kei popular again. However, in the end, it was a trend, and not a lot of people are still hanging on to that trend. So that's that. Anyway, so that was just a little brief reason as to why I'm in Japan, my background, and why you might be interested in watching me if you're interested in visual kei. And so if you're interested in hearing about my experiences in visual kei, then please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll be able to upload pretty regularly. And until next time, we'll see you later.